Hi, hello, I'm Marina, that one girl that likes to talk a lot about houseplants, and welcome to Millennial Planter. So today I am pulling out the tea, making this a nice kind of chill November updates video. It has been a rough week. My kids were sick for like a whole week with something really gnarly, and now I kind of feel like it's maybe getting to me a little bit. But I'm still trying hard to get some videos at least like recorded and uploaded and saved so I can put out next week, because next week's gonna be Thanksgiving. My sister's gonna be in town, so I don't want to like mess with my upload schedule too much. But anyways, so if I seem a little bit more low energy or more soft-spoken, that's why. So I have my little throat coat tea here with some chamomile. It's my favorite, in a cup that says world's best plant parent, to remind me of how fabulous I am with my plants. Anyways, I hope you all are doing all right, avoiding all the sicknesses, especially if you have kids, because kids just get everything. It's ridiculous. Anyways, let's get into those November updates. I'm not sure what's really going on in the plant room, so let's check it out together. So everything was a little bit neglected here while my kids were sick. I probably only made it up here like once in that whole week. So Sunday I actually had time because they were feeling better and my husband was home, to just kind of like reorganize everything. And I guess the biggest update, another update, because I'm just like constantly changing up this plant room. I don't know what's wrong with me. One of these days I will find a setup that I really like, but I changed up this whole area here. So now we have one huge bamboo wall, and then we have a wall of all my climbing plants. Doesn't this look amazing? So originally I had that bamboo shelf here in front of the window, and I had all of these plants shoved in the corner here, but I never really liked it. I always wanted my climbing plants to just be up like this so I can see them kind of like lined up. And I think this is a lot better because I'm able to get to a lot of them a lot more, because it's a lot easier to reach behind one plant than having to reach behind like a whole bunch of plants in a corner, if that makes any sense. So I'm loving this. I do need to order another light. I think I'm gonna get maybe another of this Sansi light and hang it from here. You all know that this room is just so freaking dark. Before, when I had that bamboo stand here, there wasn't really any plants on it and I couldn't really like utilize it that well. So I have these plants here now, and I think I'm gonna leave them there. I really like the way that it looks. And this light I still need to fix. I need to bring it higher up. And then my syngonium is just absolutely crazy. So I think I'm going to tape it around the wall, because I don't know how to like even trellis this plant or what to do with this plant even. So putting it on the wall is the only thing that makes sense to me, and hopefully she'll like it there, and she doesn't throw too much of a fit. Syngonium can be kind of picky sometimes. I put my Rhipsalis over here, my Thaumatophyllum here. I don't know why that pot is there, honestly. But yeah, and then I'm starting to train my king to be more together, because he was just all spread out and his wingspan was ridiculous and made it really hard for him to put anywhere. If I'm being honest, I'm still not completely in love with this setup here, but I'm gonna work on it over time. And yeah, this is just the setup of everything. I can't wait to get another light. I really hope it doesn't hinder the plant growth too much without them having a lot of light. I know like this area here will be fine because it has some light from here, some light from here. So I think everything will be like okay, which is fine because it is like entering the colder months. We're about to hit the 20s, so it's fine for everything to slow down. But look at this, my Medrium is putting out a new leaf. I'm so excited. This is how massive this leaf was, so I'm really excited to see that leaf. And I really don't want to cut it, although I should, because it's really bare at the bottom there. But I really don't want to cut it because I want those leaves to keep getting big. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, I'm excited to see that one. Splendid is also coming out with a new leaf. This newest leaf got nice and big. This is the comparison. So we did have like a time where the leaf got a little bit smaller because this leaf is still nice and big. So hopefully this leaf will continue to get that slender, splendid look. The melanochrysum, that new growth point there is coming out. Super exciting. And the bottom cut that I have here hasn't done anything. It aborted the new leaf it was going to put out, but I suspected that. Varicosum hasn't dropped any more leaves since I treated it for thrips, so I think we are in the clear. It's putting out that leaf there. It has a new leaf here coming in, and then I think was there another leaf down here? Oh, it has that leaf coming out. So she's doing all right. She's not doing amazing. She's just doing all right. I do need to kind of put her up against the pole again. Oh, over here, actually, y'all, my Lemanii is putting out a root and I'm so excited. I really truly thought I was going to lose this plant because as you can see, it was not looking good at all. It was losing that leaf there, but now it seems like the leaf might come out. But yeah, you can just see it's not happy at all. And then I put it in Fluval, and I was kind of disappointed because I guess my expectations were too high for it with how much everybody talks so fondly of it. But it's been about maybe 2 weeks. I want to say 2 to 3 weeks since I've had it in the Fluval stratum, and it's pushing out a root finally. So look at that cute little root there. So I'm actually really stoked about that. I really didn't want to lose this plant. So yeah, I hope we're in the clear now. I feel like we're in the clear. So I've just had it in this McDonald's cup with this over it to lock in humidity. It's still, I felt like the Fluval would be really similar to Perlite, and I thought I would like the Fluval a lot actually, but to be honest, it hasn't really been my favorite. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's really hard to see the water line, which is what I don't like about it the most, like when to water it again, because that substrate is just so dark and so black. So that's just kind of my opinion on the Fluval. So I think when this leaf finished unfurling, I'm just gonna chop and prop it because like, what? I don't understand. Same thing with the chia pens, but I talked about the chia pens in my flat mites video, so hopefully she does all right now. Everything else down here is doing great. I rearranged everything, so I'm kind of liking the flow a lot better. I chopped that huge vine off of my decursiva, so now she's down here. Hopefully the brighter light will get her to put out a leaf and not just a huge runner. My Philodendron Glorious is doing all right. Not the best, but not too terrible. Oh, and my Radicans cross. Look at those leaves coming in. They're still strong. They're still holding on. This leaf is slowly dying. Both of these leaves are slowly dying. So hopefully we're finally on the up and up. El Chaco is coming out with a new beautiful leaf. I'm really excited about that. That leaf is going to be huge. Look at that. Wow. That's crazy. Aloe. My aloe is still going strong. Can't say the same for this Monstera. This is the one that I propagated. So this part is doing great actually. All of the pieces I potted up in there. So I don't know why those two are so like sad and droopy. It's kind of pressing. Oh, this cutting of my melanochrysum is almost fully rooted, so that's exciting. I moved my Forgetii over here hoping to get some bigger leaves. Y'all know I struggle with Forgetii so much. It's such an annoying plant, if I'm being honest. I just potted up my 69686, and this is like really hard to hold, but she's finally putting out some really nice lobiness. Don't want to mess with that leaf too much, but when I first got her, she had these really like immature leaves, and now she's slowly getting more lobe action, which is so cool to see. So exciting. Compacta is holding on to all of its new leaves. Look at that. Oh, it's so awesome. I'm so excited. I really hope these tendrils get nice and long, hopefully longer than this one here. Oh, my Lacunosa. Which one is this one? My Super Silver. Look at that. Peduncles. I'm excited to see that one bloom. I finally figured out Lacunosas. Like, look at all of that growth on this one. This is just like a regular all green Lacunosa, but I finally figured them out, and I'm really starting to fall in love with these plants. I mean, just look at how freaking adorable she is. Even with all the sulfur on her, she's still so cute, and she blooms for me like crazy. Look at those little blooms, so cute. I actually have 3 different Lacunosas in my collection too. So I have that one, I have the Super Silver, and then over here I have my Royal Flush, who also has the cutest little leaves coming in. She's doing really amazing, so crazy. I grew this from like teeny tiny little cuttings. It's so rewarding to see that. Hoya elliptica is still putting out its new little growth. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. That's new. Oh, it has a new little leaf. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so excited, y'all. This plant has not grown for me at all, and Hoya elliptica was like one of my top wish list Hoyas for so long, and I struggled so much with this plant, and now she's finally growing. That was not there yesterday. Oh, okay. That's really freaking exciting, y'all. Another plant I was really excited about, which I show on occasion, is my white ghost euphorbia. She's killing the game. As always, those arms are just so variegated and so beautiful. I'm actually really proud of myself for all of these plants here, because these are all my desert dwelling plants. I mean, we have a string of pearls here. She doesn't look 100%, but she still looks really good. It's a variegated string of pearls. But then we have this gal that's putting out some new babies. We have an astrophytum I've managed to keep alive for like 3 years now. We have that euphorbia back there, a cactus over here, some succulents. Like, y'all, I have been able to keep these plants alive for so long, and that's honestly such a come up for me, and I am so excited about it. Along with that, if we go behind here, my little old man cactus is killing the game. He is a bit skinny, sorry about that, but he's still alive. He's still doing amazing. Oh, another thing, this gal over here is about to put out an all white leaf, which is really unfortunate. I just had to make sure that stuff was actually like moss and not bugs, but yeah, look at that. You can just see how white that leaf is going to be. Oh, come on. Which is really annoying. She's put out 2 all white leaves already, and as you can see, she's very highly variegated, so I'm going to chop her. I've already made the decision. I just don't know when. I guess it would probably be when this leaf finishes unfurling and hardens off. I'm really excited to see if those aerial roots grew at all. They probably didn't, just because I suck with moss poles, but we'll see. Golden Dragon is about to put out a new leaf. I do need to reattach her. Campos Portuanum as well. No new growth from my Esqueleto, which is sad. I really want this plant to grow more. I need more foliage from it. It still kind of makes me nervous, that plant. I just really want it to survive. Atabapoense is killing the game. She's getting massive, and now she's putting out a new leaf. And every day I fall more and more in love with this dragon tree. I forget the name of it, but like, it's just, it adds such a nice vibe to this area, and I love her a lot. I've only watered her once. I'm really trying hard not to overwater her, but now she might be, I'm gonna have to check her soil, because she kind of does look a little thirsty. I upgraded my Backery, because before my Backery was here, but I had to repot her because she was just getting so massive, and now she's huge, absolutely huge. Subicinum is putting out another new leaf. And that's it. Look at this thirsty plant. I need to water her. Oh, that's not good. My Pleasy Mom, I think it's called. Oh, and the other thing, I also finally training my Clarinervium to go together. I was just like over these plants, specifically anthuriums, just taking up so much space because literally all of her leaves were almost completely horizontal to the pot. So having her, like storing her anywhere or putting any plants next to her was nearly impossible. And that just really frustrates me because I need to kind of put as many plants as I can in one area. And I really like the look of this better than how she was. So that kind of just makes me like a plant more. I added my radiatum up here as well. She's still just doing all right. I don't know if I showed this one on my Pallidiforum, but look at how beautiful that leaf is. So stunning. Pastazanum is actually doing really well too. This is one of its newest leads, looking so good. She is pretty thirsty though. Ooh, I need to water her. That is not good. Oh, I also found thrips on my Thaumatophyllum, which, like, go figure, right? Of course, it would be that. So that is some good old thripy damage, which we are so familiar with on this channel. So I found that last night actually. So I'm in the process of treating her, but she also has a new leaf coming out, which is really awesome. I'm gonna have to train her together as well because she's just sprawling out. Although if I could leave her there on that table, that would be pretty dope. Huh, I might just do that. Oh, another thing I wanted to show y'all is my little varicosum salad. So these are all the props of varicosum I have. They're all doing really well. You can even see the roots coming in there at the bottom. And how cute is that tiny little leaf? Ah, I love it so much. But I just am now deciding to leave the lid open on this because for the most part, these cuttings are rooted and those new leaves are coming out and they don't need to be covered because then they'll come out all smooshed. And I want the leaves to come out a lot better. And on some unfortunate news, as I was just saying how proud I am for those other plants, those desert dwellers, I'm pretty sure I rotted this plant, my fishbone, which is really unfortunate. I should probably leave her here and do some root checking, but look at that, that's rot. It's so sad because I really love this plant. And also, I don't know if y'all remember my Philodendron Dodsonii that I freaking killed. I cut the leaf off by accident. I knocked it over somehow. This stump is still going strong, so I'm hopeful that a new leaf will come out soon. I'm really trying to like up the humidity for it. And it's pretty warm right in this area from this Vivo Sun Grow Light, so hoping that it does well. My little tissue cultured Bilietiae is doing so well. She's so cute. So this is from a variegated mama plant, but she's not variegated, I'm gonna call it. But that's fine. I'm so excited to grow this out because it's just so itty bitty. And I did actually lose my Anthurium, what was it called? Villanorum, which was sad, but I just completely forgot about her and she got super dehydrated and yeah, that was sad. But I don't know what it was about that plant. I could not figure her out at all. This is another varicosum back here that I forgot to show y'all. Coming out with that new leaf is about to open up any day now. And then it has a little new growth point as well. So this area, I just decided to put a bunch of like random small plants, a lot of rehabs like my Serguoensis. I'm still waiting for that to grow. It's fully rooted though. I have my Hoya rotundiflora cuttings that are fully rooted. They just need to establish themselves. Same with this silver sword. My Stephania erecta, she's just chilling there until she decides to sprout back. This is actually another Lacunosa royal flush cutting that I have. It hasn't done anything, but it's still alive. I have my Philodendron lemanii, a Hoya I forgot the name of, and then my pink princess. I'm really excited to see that new leaf come out. I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty variegated, so that's really cool. Oh, and then I don't know if I shared this or not. I might have when I got rid of my grow tent, but I have my Exotica trailing up the wall, and I cannot tell you how much I love this look. Exotica just has those huge silvery leaves, and it just looks so pretty here trailing. So maybe I'll get it like all over this window, covering this horrible, what is this called? Curtain hanger that I'm too lazy to get rid of. But let's go ahead and take these leaves off. Let me know in the comments, do you guys take off yellowing leaves, or do you wait for them to just fall off naturally? They kind of drive me crazy, so I have to take them off. And this is my decursiva cutting that I'm propagating. I just have it in water. It's probably not even gonna propagate if I'm being honest, because it's not getting much light, but it is what it is. But how freaking cute does this area look? It brings me so much joy, as do all of my plant babies. And the last little update I kind of want to share is my Hoya Rebecca. Look at how massive she's gotten. It's actually like, it's insane. So my Hoya Rebecca, my mother plant, I actually traded to get this majestic. So I told the girl that I was going to take cuttings of the mother plant, and it was well worth the trade because this is better than the mother plant even was. It's longer, it has so many more tendrils, it has some peduncles. I don't know if you can see it's not really focusing, but it has peduncles, and it is truly just living its best life right up here. Look at those tendrils, they're so long. I love her so freaking much. Also, the other one is my lipstick plant. My lipstick plant, I literally started from one single cutting. I try to look for it, but I can't find it. But this is her now. I mean, I did severely underwater her, so her leaves are still like kind of plumping back up, but you can see those new little leaves there. Of course, my camera doesn't want to focus on them. These little itty bitty babies right there. They're just so cute. But yeah, it's crazy to think that this one was started from one little 2-node cutting, and now it's this beast. I do want to probably cut it a little bit more to get some more new tendrils, but that's probably going to be like, that's like on my to-do list, I should say. My spider plant up there is not doing too great. Ever since I moved her from my bedroom, she's just been a sight for sore eyes. She was really happy in my bedroom, but unfortunately my cat found her and kept like nibbling on it, and so I had to move her. Even though they are pet friendly, I lost my last spider plant because my cat kept chewing on it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find a different place for her. And check out the roots on this campo. It wants to climb so bad. Well, maybe I'll end up like chopping it and putting it with my climbing campo. I don't know, but it's gonna be there for now. I like it a lot. And do you guys see there's a fungus gnat flying around? I gotta do something for those gnats. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this November updates video. My throat is like really sore right now. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please share any November updates with me in the comments. Let me know how your plants are doing. I know it is like starting to hit really low temperatures for a lot of us. I know a lot of people already got snow. I hope you all are doing all right. I don't know about y'all, but like in the winter time and when the cold hits, I don't want to do anything. Every morning I drop my kids off for school and then I just cuddle back in my bed with my son because it's just so cold. My bones are cold, my soul is cold. I can't handle it. I can't. Anyways, I hope you all are doing all right and better than me. I hope your plants are doing all right, and I hope you all are staying safe, staying happy and healthy. If you like plant update videos like this, plant tours, all planty things, subscribe to the channel, stick around, hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload, and yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.